We've got the patch! Hello everybody and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. Yep, so the patch has been released for FS25. This is my first video recorded with it installed, and hopefully we are going to discover some major improvements. One of them, which is actually a massive changelog, it's a huge list of stuff. You'll have to go to the official website if you want to read that in full. But yeah, some of the ones which I discovered, one of them was the improvement of Bale textures. I think the draw distance looks better. It does, it seems better. I don't think that's a psychological thing, but it seems to be better. We are going to discover quite a few things as we play. I'm just parking the Vulture up because I need the 9S, because we're going to continue baling. We've got to do the bale wrapping today. We're going to start over here. One thing which I'm very interested to see is if the swaths look better from a distance, because they sort of just vanished and then came back, if you know what I mean. They just sort of... They were patchy, and then as you got closer to them, they came back in full, which was a very strange look. It looks alright from here. Also, that MacDon header, which glitched from me a few episodes ago, it went underneath the road. That's been fixed as well. That was an early bale. Yeah, so yeah, it's annoying that I got that problem just a couple of episodes ago, because it was my first time experiencing it, and the game was patched just a few hours after that. So that was just bad luck, I guess. But yeah, it's been fixed, so that is great to know. The only disappointing thing I've read is that the wood transportation contracts, the reward has been reduced, so it's even more difficult. The reason why I'm saying this is an issue for us is, for me and Chenta 100, is because that is what we used in Survival Challenge to really get ahead. The contract was a good reward. It was very good. But they've reduced it, so now it's going to be an even tougher series. Giants have made an already tough series for us even tougher. So that's going to be fun. I don't know what they've reduced them to. I don't know what percentage they've reduced the reward by, but I just know they have reduced them. But there is so much stuff. There are so many different changes to the game. A lot of them are just fixes, repairs, things that you wouldn't even notice necessarily, unless you encountered the problem. Hello! Thinking you can overtake me, really? I don't think so. You stay there. I don't want my bales ending up in the sea. Oh yes, that's another thing they fixed. They fixed the rocks on this map with no collisions. You can just literally drop through the rocks. So they say they fixed that. That's good to know. But yeah, as for the swath of grass, I can see it's a bit patchy up ahead, but that might just be because I was getting to a narrow point. So I think they have improved it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to fade away as much as it used to. The worst thing was that it faded away and then sort of popped back again, and it just looks so bizarre. But yeah, and the grass, I think the grass texture looked cleaner. It sort of popped back a bit there, but it's not as bad. It's definitely been improved. So also I'm hoping that there's been a few improvements to the forestry, but I haven't read that into much detail, because I literally just sat down to record this episode, and I got the message saying, the patch has been released, so I had to quickly install the patch. Whilst it was installing, I was just flicking through the notes, and well, a lot of the stuff wasn't even that relevant to me. For example, some of the things were for Zilonka, and I don't even play that map because I did that for FS22. But yeah, for anybody who's playing Zilonka, there are some patches, some improvements and fixes for that as well. Okay, so we're going to finish this area, and then we're going to head off to the main grass field, get that done, and then we're going to rent the auto sacker. Well, yep, the swaths are definitely looking better. And we've now moved on to our different colour wrap. I love how it has to actually finish off the first box of wrap that you're working through before it moves on. So we've got a few black ones, the ones in the other field obviously black, these ones are the sort of bluey green colour. And this should be approximately 25, 26. If there's even more, then, well, this field has done exceptionally well. And I didn't really bring any across from the other field, very little, because it emptied a bale just before we came across here. So the only thing which I was really hoping they were going to change, apart from the fixes of course in the patch, was the price of the cement factory. And they haven't. It's still £370,000, which I know is not unrealistic. Obviously a facility like that is going to be very expensive, and as I said before, it's actually underpriced if you were talking about a real world cement factory. But as a farmer trying to buy a cement factory, yeah, it's quite expensive. Or should I say, it's quite out of reach for the average farmer. In fact, probably for even a massive farm. So, yeah, that's why I like the leasing of productions mod. But I don't think that we do have the facility to rent a cement factory, which is really unfortunate. Anyway, we're almost done. I did accidentally put a bale in the middle of the road over there. You can see the white van and the other car is queuing up, and yes, they're just sitting there thinking, oh, who's put this here? Who could it possibly have been? While sitting next to a field with a tractor and baler in it, producing the same colour bales. Okay, there we go. We're done. So I actually could unload that final 13%. There's probably not much benefit in it, but I probably should do actually. We need as much silage as we can get. But today we have produced 36 bales. I don't know how many are from this field, but I don't think we got 10 out of the other one, so we probably have managed to get more than 25, 26 from this field. It looks very good. Okay, so I'm just going to pop out that extra 400 litres, because we might as well. But I won't dump it here, we'll take it back to the farm. We'll just keep it on the wrapper. Okay, put it there. So we're going to put this baler back over here, and then we're going to get the auto stacker. I've just remembered I probably should flood the rice paddies again if they need it. They won't necessarily require it, but if they do, it needs to be done. Okay. Oh wow, I have so many bales to move. We have over 50 bales in total. This may take a while, or maybe it won't take that long at all actually. The auto stacker is pretty big. Okay, so it doesn't need it. I've also installed the extended crops mod, so we can actually get a swath of straw from long grain rice, not from the standard rice, just the long grain rice, and that can be baled and sold. So that's going to be handy. Yeah, we don't own an auto stacker unfortunately, so we're going to have to get it rented. Whoa! I got air! I actually got air in a 9S. That's a miracle. Right, so where are the auto stackers? Transport. This one here. £2,500. We should get it done within the hour, so it shouldn't be any more than that. It's like I'm invisible. A great big red tractor and they just pull straight out in front of you. Right, let's get cracking. Yeah, also today is the day when we buy chickens. Yes, we're going to put them where the forest is or was, in the area where the trees are already being felled. So yeah, I've cleared that area. It just needs to have a quick stump grind, or we could use the lumberjack mod. Doesn't really bother me either way. And then we can put the chickens there. Actually, you could put the chickens there anyway. I don't think the stumps would be a problem, and the chickens certainly won't care. They can probably scratch around at the stumps and find some grubs and all that sort of stuff. Delicious wood lice and all that. You know, revolting things to humans, but chickens love it. Earwigs, centipedes, snails. They're like grit, obviously. Good for their eggshells. Right. So these are all going to the shed in the main yard. We're going to make a nice, neat line of all these silage bales. They do need to ferment, so there's no point putting them anywhere near the water buffalo at the moment. Yeah, the bale texture is definitely better. Certainly looks like it. Looks higher quality. I would say it looks like a clearer texture. Although I don't know exactly what is different about it. It just looks better. I think it's better. Anyway, if it isn't better, I'm just imagining things. Okay, so they have split products now from fruit types into miscellaneous. So I'm looking for straw, which is here in fruit types. It's completely at its worst. The worst price is 102. We've got 101. Joy. Well, you see, what I could do is I could just put these in the yard and then load them up again when the price peaks. But there's no point. No, we're going to do that for all of our expensive commodities, all the grains, seeds, all that sort of stuff, rice. But we're not going to do it for straw. Straw is just an extra for us. Just going to get rid of it and see how much we can make. It's still £100 for 1,000 litres, so that's still £350 per bale. That will add up. So load number 1 going to the animal dealer. Here we go. Problem is, it's probably not going to give us a lump sum because it's going to sell as the... Oh, that's pretty good actually. That was pretty good. It still thinks it's got a load on board. Yeah, £12,500. Not bad. Let's go and get some more. Let's go and get the rest of them. Oh yeah, and there's that one random silage bale that's been left at the grass field because it didn't fit. We had just one too many. So I'll pick that up on the way back. Whilst I'm here as well, we'll just get into that forestry category. Stump cutters. I always call them stump grinders. It just sounds better. Yeah, and we'll get that put onto the front of the tractor just for transportation, so that we can prepare the area for the chickens. We're definitely getting chickens today. We've got the food waiting for them already. And then we can start our egg production. Oops, I've just turned on the stump grinder. I was trying to unfold the auto stacker. Never good. Right, let's just lift it up a bit because I'm going to start grinding cars. Oh no, and now I'm picking up road signs. It's a bad habit of mine. That sign actually told me to stop. Add it to the pile. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to put the stump grinder here for now. Let's finish off the straw bales, make a bit more money, and then we're going to be on to getting chickens. I do think that getting chickens is going to be a massive part of our overall income. If you were to look back at the very end of the series, I should think we'll make a lot from chickens, from eggs. So yeah, the sooner we get them going, the better. But I'm going to put them... Actually, I could put them on that grass corner of this field, but no, I think I'll probably put them where the forest was. So I'll have chickens, I'll have goats further back, and then we'll have a vineyard on the far side, and on that grassy bit. Yeah, we're actually going to have 4 different sources of income in plot 33. Which is just brilliant. Yeah, so there's not going to be a full load here, but it's all extra. And we don't need to keep any more, we've got plenty. 7,291, so we're up at 40,000, even though we were selling at the worst time. I think that is great. We don't have to worry about moving them again in the future. So yeah, that's cleared the field. The field does need a tiny amount of cultivation work just to get rid of those weird areas where the weeds never go. Even herbicide doesn't kill them, it's a mystery. But I do have the cultivator as plough mod installed, so we can use the cultivator as a plough and rip out those areas. And then we're going to hoe the field once it's growing. That will get rid of any new weeds. Right, okay. So yeah, let's get back over to the farm. Let's get the stomach grinder attached to one of the tractors, probably the Vatra. We are going to be getting a smaller tractor at some point for that sort of thing. I could even put it on the Merlot, actually. I probably will. And then finally, we can get our chickens. Now, I want as many as possible. I'm hoping that by increasing the size of the fence, we'll be able to get more and more hens. Taken some down from further round, but still I haven't done that many. Yeah, we'll do these. Okay, there's one there and one to the left. There's one there as well. But then, yeah, that's probably it. Just get this one. There we go. Well, I'm not returning it because there's going to be more trees coming down very, very soon, but this is to give you a better idea of my plan. Chickens on that end, all these trees here should go, then this grassy area here, and probably a section of that field across there will be a vineyard, and then that'll probably be just an arable crop. I haven't fully decided yet, it comes down to money as well. But, yes, we have a log fork in here, that's going to have to go there. That's out of the way. So let's just see. Let's just see what we can do here. We need to get into animals, chickens. Like that would be perfect. But it's got a maximum capacity of 30, and it looks like you probably can't increase that, which is bizarre because it looks like it's pretty much endless. And this is what I wanted, and then just expand the fence. So if I put that like there, oh dear. Well, it's not the end of the world, but no, it didn't allow me to customize it either. So, poop. Yeah. Well, it was only £2,450, and there is a spawn point for eggs. I do regret it not looking a bit neater on the corner. Where is it? Over here. Yes, I do regret it not looking neater here. Maybe I can improve that. Will it let me? So if I just go on soften or something like that. No. Nope, I think it's outside of our field boundary. So the alternative is to add the money back in and try again. Can we get rid of these? Yes, we can. But that is charging us. Well, I'm not happy with that at all. Not one bit. So what is the alternative? Just to go like fully in with that? It's got a capacity of 360. I don't think you can beat that, to be honest, because the next one down is 20. It's got a capacity of 20, which is just dire. And then this one, which is, I know it is more than twice the price, but 360. 360. Although, embarrassingly, their enclosure for 360 is smaller than the enclosure for 30. That's not good. Good news is our flour is being produced, so we're going to get a load of money really soon. Absolutely loads. So I think the best thing to do is, don't want to faff about here, I know I'm faffing about, just go straight in with the best. We'll just get the best one. I think I'll add the money back in for this one because I don't think we're going to get a proper refund. It's about half the price. Okay, so the money is fixed. I have just hit 71 hours on this Let's Play, and I've also prepared the ground. You can actually soften the edges. I don't know why it wasn't working a second ago. I think it didn't want me to level it, but you can soften. So, yeah, we obviously need money for the chickens as well, but as I said, we're going to get loads and loads of money for the flour and everything else. So let's just take out that loan again. It's going to be coming and going for a long time, but eventually we'll not need it anymore. Yeah, so 60,000 loan. Let's get this done properly. You've got to spend money to make money, of course. And yeah, let's just put this in here. So you do need access to that silo. Very conscious of that. We will texture paint as well. The stop sign is a bit in the way, so I'll probably keep running over that. I don't want to, but I know that's going to happen. And yeah, I want to change my brush shape. Why can't I change my brush shape? Normally works. What's going on? Have they changed the key binding for it? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I can't get it. For whatever reason, I cannot get the right key binding for changing it to a circle. Well, not to worry, we are doing it as a grid anyway, so it's not the end of the world. A little expensive. Okay, don't want to spend too much money here. But that looks weird. It does look weird, actually. Although having said that, it doesn't look anywhere near as weird in first person view, which is how you'd normally view it. And when we've got chickens in there, it should look a lot better. So we've got £20,000 left. Hello, little chick. That's cute. And then we've got a rooster as well. So yeah, I suppose the big question is, do you actually need a rooster for them to reproduce? Because in this game you don't normally. Yeah, I don't know. You probably don't. So, how many chickens can we fit in our livestock trailer? It doesn't say it takes any chickens, so I'm guessing, even though it says transport fee is applied if you do not own a livestock trailer, you probably should just get them anyway, get them delivered anyway. So, we can get 250 for £13,750. So, we'll just do that and then we can breed the rest, hopefully. We've got space for another 110 more, so we're not going to buy 360. And there they are. So now what we need to do is get the food. The food is in that trailer. Yeah, we'll use this tractor. And I wonder how much they're going to actually take in one go. Of course, it is a proper silo, not just a little trough. So there must be quite a big capacity there for a lot of grain. I hope I haven't made a mistake taking all of the barley to the livestock, sorry, to the grain mill, because we are making flour from that. But at the same time, I did keep 5,374 litres of wheat. I know, now I've said that, it doesn't actually sound like that much. I think I probably should have kept more than that. Yeah, I think it's also a good job that I do not start off with 360 chickens, because that's a lot of beaks to feed. And yes, those little hungry beaks do eat a lot of grain. Here we go. You don't have to unload through that if you don't want to. But we are doing, for some strange reason. I must have accidentally pressed U. Yeah, they're going to take it all, aren't they? Yep, they've taken it all. So what does that look like on here? Oh joy. Just over half full. Well, yeah, we'll just have to see, won't we? We'll just have to see what happens. So I think I spent £50 each on them, and they're already worth just 10 each. So we do need you to make lots of eggs for us. Can you lay lots of eggs for us? I'll take that as a yes. And the rest of you. Okay everybody, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. At least we are making progress once again. As I said, this area is going to be completely transformed. As it turns out, I think all these trees will be going. But yeah, I do want to grow my own forest elsewhere. We just need to make sure we've got the land and money first. So until the next one, see you again very soon. Bye for now.